Ace, Farm, Engineer, and Jericho. This is the meta strategy in Battles 2 right now, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. Alright, and our first match with Ace, Farm, and Engineer is on the map of Castle Runes, guys, and we brought regular Jericho alongside of it. You can really go a multitude of heroes with this strategy. It doesn't necessarily have to be regular Jericho. That's just what I ended up opting for. Now, the one thing about this strategy is on a lot of maps, you do want to know Ace Micro. The only problem is I don't know Ace Micro, so I'm probably going to have to buy more defense than you typically need, but that's just how it is. Some maps, though, Ace Micro is not required. This is not one of them, though. And we will get Jericho down round 1. You always want to do that. Opponents starting with Dart and B-Tune, so maybe Dart, Glue, Farm is their strategy. Mr. Big Papa, we will have to wait and see on that, but Ace Dart should be good, and then we'll get Exploding Pineapples, yeah. Is it better for me to switch the Ace direction? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Probably, because you want the Ace kind of flying against the grain, like going the opposite direction that their scent balloons are going, and switching the direction of the Ace does make that happen. So I feel like that's a good play on my end. We'll send Space Yellows their way. Do Space Yellows do anything against that? It looks like we forced a second Dart Monkey in their end. I'll take it. Okay. And then let's get my first farm down. Why the heck not? But yeah, this strategy is absolutely fantastic right now. It used to be a meta strategy for like a very long time, and then it got a major buff when they buffed the Engineer, the Sentry Expert in specific, and now it's even better. And obviously Farm got a big buff with the Quality Soil upgrade and everything, so yeah. Very strong strategy overall. Let's hit Rapid Fire on my Ace now. Perfect, and then this is going to be a 1-3-0 Bomber Ace on round 5. That's always what you kind of want to aim for. Balloon Bot over here. We're good. Can I go for a farm upgrade before round 5? I'm going to try to. This is probably not a good play. At the end of the day, they call me Greedy Mehalic for a reason. It really depends on how much I get from the steal here, if it's a good play or not. If it's a big steal, I think I'll be able to afford my Bomber Ace. But if they avoid the steal well, then affording the Bomber Ace is going to be difficult. And right now it's looking like it's a pretty solid steal. Yeah, and then I should be able to afford my Bomber Ace and 1 Eco Boost here. I'm good. They end up going for a Spike-a-Pult with their Trip Dart. That's definitely a bad play. Yeah, Spike-a-Pult is not what you want, guys. That is not the ideal play. That Spike-a-Pult should be a crossbow. If they had a crossbow, they'd be defending easily right now. But because they don't, opponents going to need to buy more defense. How's Bomber Ace looking on this map? Actually, surprisingly effective. Maybe you don't need Ace Micro on this map, actually. Figure 8 pathing in this location does seem to be pretty effective. Okay. Well, that's a breath of fresh air. I guess we haven't seen how we defend Black Balloons yet. They did get a crossbow, by the way, just in the wrong spot. Yeah. Big Papa's defense is built very, incorrectly. That's all I've got to say. They could be defending these balloons entirely right now with no leaks, with only a crossbow and a triple dart. But instead, they have a crossbow, a triple dart, another triple dart, and a Spike-a-Pult, and they're still almost leaking. That's just the difference that building your defense well can make. Correct placements and everything. Either way, we aren't going to focus too much on their side. I get a second farm up on my end. Feeling pretty comfortable with that. And then clear this obstacle, we'll start preparing a third farm. Actually, clearing that obstacle is a really bad idea. I don't know why I did that. It's better just to place the farm in one of the spots that's already clear, rather than opening more space. That's not a necessity right now. I kind of just wasted money doing that, didn't I? And we are leaking a little bit to Black Balloons right now. So, we don't completely defend Black Balloons, but it's not like a bad amount of leaks. Let's get a Engineer down right here. Sentries on this. Keep on strong targeting, probably. This is the most optimal play. And then I'll get Sprockets. I don't need Sprockets right now, actually. We can wait on it. We'll get greater production on the farm next, then. Okay. I can get Sprockets now. So one good thing that we got Castle Runes here is it's actually split path the map. And split path maps are good for the Engineer. And the fact that the Balloon Trap gets really good value on these maps, as it can eat only AI balloons, and then their scent balloons don't overflow your Balloon Trap income. So that's one thing we got going for us on Castle Runes. Okay, Black Balloon Eco. Let's get oversized nails here, steal from them. Okay, we almost died there because I didn't have enough for the Sentry Expert yet, which was kind of bad. It's actually Ice Tower is their third. Not Glue like I thought. Okay. Interesting. I'd like to get a bank on my end. Let's get Cleansing Foam here first. Do I need to go for a Sentry Expert? Or am I good? Ideally, I get a bank before the round ends. Yeah, let's do it. And if they rush me, I can sell these other 2 farms and get up a Sentry Expert. That's the plan of attack here. Are they rushing? Right now, no. If they don't rush me, honestly, the best plan for me is probably just get up a balloon trap. As I said earlier, balloon trap is really good on this map. So let's do that. I almost have enough for it. Still no need for the Sentry Expert. Okay, we almost died to AI balloons. That is actually a big problem. Oh my gosh. I should have just bought Sentry Expert, to be honest. I should just buy it instead of trying to greed without it for like the longest. Or, in all honesty, what I should have done against those lead balloons was just target my cleansing foam. I kind of thought my bomb race would just randomly hit them, and it never did. Also, wait, my opponent's defense is struggling. I should do something about that, right? At least against the AI balloons. I feel like their placements of stuff is still pretty unoptimal, though. The icicles being so far back means I can layer on it really well. Yeah, what are they gonna do here? Balloon boost? Oh, dude, the new balloon boost is so strong. Look how fast those balloons just went. 40% speed, 40% extra speed. I'll catch you guys in the next game. All right, we got to lock in here. We got Mr. 10 win streak for our next match, and we did get off-tide, which is probably not the best map for our strategy, but we'll run it. All right, and I guess we'll start with the ace right here. Now, because I don't know ace micro, and I felt like this map's probably not the strongest ace map, I did switch my hero for Quincy because I felt like, you know, a little bit of early game help could be warranted. Now, what pathing is going to be the best for the ace here is another question that needs to be asked. Maybe circular path? They end up starting with Sentai Churchill. Interesting, okay. Well, it doesn't strike me as a good Sentai Churchill map either, and I don't think that's a good Sentai Churchill spot either as well, because if you think about the targeting options, Sentai Churchill on first won't have a great line of fire. Sentai Churchill on last also does not have a great line of fire as it reaches the balloons over here. So yeah, I don't know about the hero pick on this map. But this guy did have a 10 win streak, so let's not judge too much. They might know what they're doing. First farm though coming in here. Perfect. Farmer and balloon bot. Great. And then we will just continue max ecoing. I feel like circular path here is actually pretty solid though. Right? I mean, there's a little bit of area where it doesn't follow the track, but most of the flight path is aligned with the track, which is good. Let's get pineapples here. I greeted for a farm upgrade, which is fine. I'm wondering if I can just skip the rapid fire and go straight for the bomb race, especially because I have Quincy this time around. That's what I'm going to aim for. And my opponent's not sending me spaced yellows or spaced pinks, which is also helping me in my greed journey. Let's go greater production on the farm. Nice. Opponent's leaking quite a bit. So we like to see it. Their Spike-a-Pole spot's actually pretty solid. The Spike-a-Pole doesn't reach the very back of the map on last targeting, which is good for them. White balloons their way. Okay, they're sending me some greens. They use turbo damage laser bombs, that's fine. Let's get bomb race up. How we looking? Oh, yep, that's one ace micro thing I remember. Look at this. If you click left, right, it goes fast mode for a little bit. Like the ace speeds up. So I can do that at a timing where the ace is flying over the part where there's no track, essentially. So that is one part of ace micro I do remember that someone taught me. Left, right. Oh, I did that too early that time around. But we can do that over and over again to have a little bit more effective defense. I like it. And I'm actually defending without rapid fire right now, which is really solid. So we can maybe save ourselves 5. Oh, well then. Honestly, I was only looking at my side. I was so locked in on the ace micro, I didn't even realize my opponent died to black balloon eco. But, well, the best way to take down a 10 win streak, guys, is by sending eco balloons. Alright, so what did we learn about our first 2 matches, which can help us in this third and final match of today's video? Well, first things first, we're on Castle Ruins again, which I think means figure 8 pathing is the optimal play. And can you actually do the speed up tactic with figure 8? Let me see. If I double click, you can. Okay, so it's the same exact thing. You click left, you click right really quickly. It just speeds up the pathing. Oh, while I was doing that though, I actually ended up over ecoing, so we missed round 1 Jericho placement, which definitely wasn't good. I was too busy microing the ace and commentating to focus on my eco. Oh well. Opponent starting with Alchemist and Ocean Open, so at least we believe it's some sort of ninja alch loadout, which could be a pretty interesting matchup. We'll see about that. I think it might be worth for me to speed up the ace when it gets to the top part of the pathing then. Is probably helpful for our defense. as at the bottom path of the at the bottom part of the pathing, that's when the ace is getting the most value with these shots right now. Farm has been placed, perfect. Farmer, balloon bot. Let's get Pineapple Express in here. Okay, we let a couple balloons through, that's fine. It is an eco strategy from my opponent though, that's what it appears. They're sending me a lot of blue balloon eco right now. So if it's eco, Ninja, Alchemist, Ocean Open, maybe their third's Heli. I'm not entirely sure on that. We'll have to see. Ace Farm Engineer is typically a good strategy against eco players though, because you make just such an absurd amount of money from overclocked farms and balloon trap income and everything that you can rush them pretty hard late game. So I do like this matchup for us here. I definitely like it. Pink balloons are looking to be somewhat deadly though at the moment. I don't know if this ace micro is helping me out, by the way, defensively. I feel like it maybe is. I'm not sure. Okay, there's the green balloons incoming. Yeah, our steal is late, as I said earlier, because I messed up around one Jericho start. That's fine. We need this. Oh no, I don't have enough for the bomber race yet. Do I need tower boost here? Probably not. I think we don't tower boost. Yeah, they didn't send me white balloons off the start. If they said grouped whites off the start, I definitely would have tower boosted there, but since they sent mostly greens, I was able to kind of greed it, which is nice. Alright, great production, perfect. They're avoiding most of the steal, so nicely done there. Well done, brother. We did force a lot of defense bot, though, for them to avoid the steal, so I'll take that. I still feel like even though people can avoid the steals, regular Jericho is the best Jericho, because later in the game, it's very difficult to avoid the steals. When you have like a high eco and other forms of income, like they'll have rubber to gold farming and stuff like that, avoiding steals is not really going to happen. Plus, the Jericho decoy can be really effective too. I'm going to tower boost this. I don't think tower boosting that's necessarily bad. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Even with tower boost, the balloon boosts are insane now, I'm not going to lie. Low-key crazy. They just kind of snuck through those yellow balloons. Let's get a plantation on my end. Perfect. Early plantation this time around, and then I am going to get my engineer down. I have leaked quite a bit, so I'd like to get this somewhat early into sprockets. Play it safe here. Let's steal from them. They just buy the alch buff to avoid the steal. Nicely done. They actually aren't really avoiding any of it, though. It appears I'm getting almost a max steal on them. That's fantastic, yeah. I think that was actually a max steal. Let's get oversized nails on this, too. Alright. Feeling pretty comfortable with this game so far. I think we've started this off pretty well. I'd like to get a second farm here. We're not going to waste money on removing a useless obstacle this time. I also do want to force their Balloon Jitsu on round 11, so we will send them something to do that. Just a small rush is all I need to send to force it. Okay, yep, see what I'm talking about? We literally just sent eco balloons there. I probably didn't even need a balloon boost. I was just balloon boosting to mask a stronger rush. It kind of worked, but it wasn't necessity, I'd imagine. Let's get cleansing foam here. Perfect. And I guess the plan will be to get bank up round 13 or 14, probably. We'll see if they force my Sentry Expert or not. Should be able to get another steal on them in a second, which would be great. Yep. They ended up buying stronger stimulant. Okay, so opponent's playing it pretty safe on defense there. That's fine. And they're going to prep a rubber to gold at the top end of the map. Okay. So that's the one thing. Split path maps are stronger for the balloon trap, but they're weaker for eco players. Or not eco players. They're weaker for rubber to gold. Because rubber to gold can only get income from one of the two paths. So I can eco, for example, and they're not going to make any rubber to gold income from my eco, which is great. Let's target this time. Let's not leak to the lead balloons here. Yeah, we're good. All is fine. And we still do not have a Sentry Expert on our side. We are being very greedy with that. Rubber to gold has been bought on the opponent's end. Nicely done there. I think round 17 is when I'll end up getting the balloon trap. And I might honestly get multiple traps. I want to make sure I'm anti-stalling, which I'm not really doing a good job of right now. But once I get balloon traps up, the anti-stall should be solid. Alright, there's 1,000 eco. That's what I'm looking for. Balloon trap will go... Let's steal from them. Right about here, I think. This is a solid balloon trap spot. Balloon trap's been bought. Perfect. I can hit them a little bit before they enter the trap, which isn't exactly what I wanted, but that's fine. Faster engineering. Love it. And honestly, we'll save it for... Do I want to go for a second balloon trap? Is one balloon trap enough to get good collects. I'm gonna put the farmer next to the balloon trap as well, so it collects the trap faster. Perfect. Because the trap doesn't have to travel as far to go to the farmer. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. We'll keep farming. I don't need a Sentry Expert right now. They're not sending me any strong eco balloons, so we can chill without Sentry Expert, which is nice. Now, as far as rushing is concerned, I definitely should rush them eventually. I didn't really want to end the game early because we've had 2 pretty quick games so far, so I didn't want to rush too much like round 13, but mid-game rushes can definitely be sent their way to slow down their eco a little bit, slow down their greed. Steal again from them. How much is in the bank? Not that much at the moment, to be honest. Let's go for a second balloon trap. Perfect. Yeah, the bank's not full yet, so we can keep spamming plantations for now. Keep spamming the plantations. I honestly might go for a third trap. We will go invest more into traps than normal, just due to the fact that I have not gotten Sentry Expert yet. And I really don't want to get Sentry Expert either. I'm trying to greed without it. Alright, there's a Moab this round, not a problem. I'd like to get this to an IMF alone this round, so let's sell this farm. Okay, let's upgrade that. Sell that, get this up. Perfect. We're good. Not a problem for us. Let's send them a fortified BFB. Force some defense on their end. Okay, my opponent's making a big mistake here. You see how there's a lot of camo balloons coming out from Jericho AI? Their rubber to gold is not making any income from them. And you might say, Brian, of course it's not making any income. It can't hit camo balloons. That's where the mistake comes from the opponent. What my opponent should be doing, and is failing to do, is getting up a counter espionage ninja on their side. Also, I have completely misplayed this. What I'm supposed to do is get a monkeynomics with the bottom crosspath, and I ended up just not doing that. I don't know why. I wasn't locked in, I guess. I got the top crosspath monkeynomics, which is a mistake, but either way, force tower boost on their side there, I'll take that. But yeah. Big mistake on their side, not getting up a counter espionage ninja to decamo my adjusted balloons, so then their rubber gold can make income from that. And a big mistake on my end, just building my bank into monkeynomics instead of getting a second farm and getting a bottom crosspath monkeynomics. So, mistakes on both ends. Alright, farm upgraded. Perfect. I should send them leads. Wait, no, I shouldn't send them leads. They have alchemist. They're sending me tight leads. That's fine. I should be fine against that. Yep, just micro a couple of those. We're good. It's actually a really good idea. It's actually really good for me if they rush me like that, because as an eco player, you don't want to be playing aggressive most of the time. It's not optimal. So the more they rush me, the better. Almost. I do like that. Alright, second banana research facility. We'll take it. Moab incoming on our end is a little bit scary. Do I need a sentry towards the bottom, or am I good? I think I'm good against that. Yeah. Alright, I do want to get a BRF on my side, and I want the BRF into the Banana Central actually having the middle cross path, because I will be overclocking my 5th tier farms. And if you're overclocking your 5th tier farms, it's better to have the middle cross path on the Banana Central. You get better value with the overclock on it. So yeah, that's the plan. Heli is their third, by the way. Heli is indeed their third. No surprise there. How much do they sell for? 28k. Okay. I kind of want to send them something, but I want to get my Banana Central first. So I'm like, trying to figure this out. Okay, let's do this. Overclock. Sell, sell, sell. Get this up. Send them a set of these. And send them 1 DT behind it. What are they going to do here? They're dead. They're dead. Yep. That's a deadly rush right there. That's a deadly rush. And even if they defend that, I'm in such a good spot farming-wise, and they had to sell, like, heli farms to defend it. I feel like we would have won that match regardless. And yeah, that shows you why Ace Farm Engineer is the meta strategy right now. There's just so much versatility to the strategy. You can farm hard, you can rush hard, you can defend, rush as well too. But that's it for today. Round back out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.